Yeah.
Hi everyone, it's diaperperv.
Hi, baby Donny, Draven Navarro.
And we're gonna do a Capcon recap. Oh wait, no, I said it wrong.
Capcon. Post-cap recap.
Post-cap recap. Alright, so you had a lot to say after Capcon.
Yeah.
And you had good and bad experiences. So I want you to be honest about it.
I think bad would be just a very vague term. I think challenging would probably be a better word that I would probably want to use.
Okay.
I think it was good, as in it was a positive experience for a lot of people. Got to meet new people, got to reconnect with old ones as usual at these events.
Right, because wait, you went to summer camp, but before summer camp, you hadn't gone for several years.
Yeah, it'd been maybe 3 or 4 years. Or
okay.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was in college at the time. I think the last one that I went to.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
okay.
that's after the military and everything. So
yeah.
It was still 2016.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh yeah, that's a while. Yeah, so you've seen it grow so much.
Yeah.
So much. So before you went to Capcon, right? What goals did you have in mind for yourself?
I wanted to give back a little bit to the community, as in, I decided to be in daddy mode the first couple days because, hey, we know we don't always have the opportunity to get that attention from a guy that knows how to do it.
Yeah.
And so, being on the other side of the slash, I can take care of littles and pretend to be a daddy, and I do videos and and it's fun. It's a fun experience for me. So I wanted to give that, and so
really
I did that
cool.
first 2 days.
The first 2 days. Okay.
Yeah.
So you had planned to do this, right?
Correct.
Did you announce it on any of your socials that this is what you're doing the first 2 days?
I think that we discussed that for the pre-cap, because I didn't really have, as we both know, I travel a lot.
Okay, but you didn't put it on your own social media.
I don't
because
know.
that pre-Capcon video we did on my YouTube channel, that went out 1 day before Capcon. You know that, right?
I know.
It was and not everybody saw that, obviously. So, okay, so the first 2 days you were daddy.
Yeah.
But were you a diaper daddy or?
No, I didn't wear diapers the whole entire time.
Shut up.
Well, there was another reason why is because I did have a bit of diaper rash, and I was like, oh no, I think I showed you. Remember? I think before. Anyways, so I was like, because I was like, I don't want this getting increased, especially the amount of filming stuff that I do. I really didn't want that to be visible. I want it to look pretty. And so I decided not to. And then the last couple days, that's when I was like, okay, I need my baby time. And I want to enjoy myself like that and recharge, because giving a lot, it takes a lot for me to recharge to be able to give that.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
And so, I don't know, it was a little bit difficult for me because I guess I didn't really verbalize and set up boundaries. As in, when I'm in baby mode, I want to be in baby mode. I don't want to take on any responsibilities.
Right.
But I do love our community a lot that I decided to go against my better judgment and still stay in daddy mode a little bit.
Oh.
Well, not a little bit, but as in changing, as in taking care of boys, but still in baby clothes and diapers.
Okay.
And
wait, so did you go out and find boys to do that with, or did they come up to you?
No, they came up to me.
And how did they approach you?
Well, I mean, you have a majority of people that are very patient.
Yeah.
And will wait and, give their own little compliments and be like, oh, I love your videos, this and that. And it just always kind of falls into, because they see that character that I portray of the daddy. And I think that some people just kind of see that character and automatically assume that's me.
But no, I don't think so, because you're baby first. You're
right.
baby Donny
I'm not saying
first.
everybody that that I know, but a lot of people that do see the videos, at least this is what I'm assuming, just from my own interactions with people.
Okay. Do you think more of your videos that are out there, like on Just for Fans and Clips for Sale and stuff, are of you being daddy or you being baby?
Well, some of those sites I can't post things on, but yeah, the clips for sale, yeah. I would say that's I don't know, I'd say like half and half.
Okay.
Because I do have a lot of the stuff that I did with like Chloe Jensen or some of these other porn people where I was little boy mode or I was in diapers. So I do have that up there, but then I also will do content trade with different people, and I will do the daddy mode with that. So
Right.
I think the older I've gotten, also, I really tried to embrace the daddy role
Yeah.
and give that to boys and girls that, because I know it's difficult for me to find daddies and mommies, but
for sure.
as someone that's on the level that, just from living this life for a while, like my likes have gotten extreme compared to some, so it's hard to find people on that level.
Right, and you want more, I guess. Okay, I see what you mean. So when you're in daddy mode, do you like, and are you getting off on it? Do you really enjoy that, like mentally and
I think I
physically?
get off on it as the aspect of kind of like being a big brother.
Yeah.
And I'm in charge. I'm left in charge. And then I could like, because I like teasing. I'm like I laugh and tease and make fun. And I still will like to spank and inflict some sort of humiliation and pain because that's what I get off on.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, I'm going to do the exact same thing to them.
I hope you ask them for like consent.
Well, I also talk to them ahead of time being like, hey, if you know if you're coming up to me and you're like, oh, I watch your videos,
Yeah.
you know what my videos are about. I'm not very mild. I can play mild, but I don't.
Sometimes you are mild, and like you're not intense in all of them.
No, and I do need my like recovery time of like cuddling and aftercare.
Right.
That's I think the hardest thing for me to obtain.
Yeah.
Because people, not everyone in the ABDL community, but like in the porn community as well, sees me as a sexual actor.
Right.
Totally get it. That's what I'm putting out there. I'm not trying to all of a sudden being like, oh my gosh. So I get that, but at the same time, it's just like I want that intimacy a lot, and not being able to obtain that is something that, I don't know, I think that means a lot more to me than play.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Okay, so let's go back to Capcon. So the first 2 days you were daddy, the next 2 days you were baby, and then people kept wanting you to do daddy things, and then you kind of had a small meltdown.
No, I called you or texted you, and luckily I had a couple friends there with me. Where
they talked about it on Newsies Nook. You know that? Someone mentioned it.
Mentioned what?
Your little meltdown.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then they said that the next day, like they talked to you, and then you like chilled out and came back.
Well, I'm glad that they're explaining it before I get to.
Right. I mean, it wasn't like a big segment of it. It was just like mentioned.
Well.
So what happened during the meltdown? Like you got frustrated that people kept coming up to you and
I think I just felt sad that I wasn't getting the attention as a little that I wanted, or that I expected to get.
Yeah.
And those were expectations that were not fair because they weren't verbalized to anyone except for me in my own head.
Yes.
And people can't read minds pretty well.
No, they can't.
So that's not fair. And being an adult baby means that you're an adult.
Yeah.
And you need to verbalize your, expectations or your, I don't know, the boundaries that you set up for yourself too. Of being like, hey, I need this time to be little. Sorry guys, I can't do this. And that's that. And people need to just respect what you need to say.
Okay, so what were your inner expectations of when you say, I wanted people to pay attention to me as a little? What did you actually want? Did you want, like...
I wanted playtime. Like, as in, like...
What does that mean? Like...
For me, that's like... not only like caregiver thing, but I think more so with like spankings or even sexual play for me being the submissive.
Yeah.
And that was not something I expressed. So
Okay.
that wasn't fair, but at the same time, I guess I just was like,
Okay. Because so you just expected other littles and big bros and stuff to be like, oh my goodness, Donny,
like,
you
oh,
look so
let me
cute.
change
I'm
you,
gonna do
you know, or
stuff
something
to
like
you.
that.
I'm gonna like play
Like,
with your holes and,
right, I mean,
and
well,
stuff.
you don't have to like verbalize it ahead of time. I've like, this is what I want to do like that. Like, you could start out with like, oh, I'd like to change you or
Yeah.
do something like that.
Right.
And then the more we are walking down to do that or something, or they want to do X, Y, and Z in the playroom or
Right, like that would start the negotiation.
Right.
But you wanted the chance to have someone approach and start the negotiations. Now, did you approach anyone that you thought was cute that you wanted to
yeah,
play
I
with?
did, but it just turned out that things happen and you get busy and caught up at Capcom.
Yeah, of course. I know.
It's
I
a
know what that's like.
Very mental draining experience.
Because there's so much going on. Like sometimes I think a smaller event is more fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I went to West Coast Jungle Gym that one time, and it was small and intimate, I actually got to like connect with people, not just running around having to do stuff or see you later, I'll catch you later, for sure, I want to play with you, and then never see them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because you can get caught up playing with someone else, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden you're like, oh, I got to go to dinner here, or
Yeah, and
like you have
it's-
other obligations.
Yeah, and then it feels so far at that time to get to the other thing.
And then
you
by
get
then you're like,
stopped.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I just want to go to sleep.
Right.
And then I pass out or something like that by watching TV, and next thing you know, I wake up at like 8:30 or 9, and not being at the host hotel either for me.
Oh yeah.
Walking.
Yeah, that's true. I think it would have been more fun for you maybe if you were at the host hotel. What do you
I
think?
kind of don't think so.
Okay.
I think because if I didn't set up those boundaries,
Yeah.
then I would think that
Okay.
that would have extended into maybe people like knocking on the door times a night.
No, I don't think people
or-
would knock on your door in the middle of the night for wanting you to do things.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's never happened to me. Like
Well-
not one time. Not one time.
I have a bigger dick than you.
I have many girl cocks that, as well, of all sizes. So
One thing I will say that was really a fun thing for me to do was I was talking to this boy near like the escalators that didn't work.
yeah.
And I was telling him like, oh, I need to go pee real quick.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later. And then I was like, hey, can I pee down your diaper? And he was like, yes. So I was
Yeah.
able to go to an area where we could do something like that.
Oh
and
yeah. Yeah, that should have been like a rule for you.
that
when
was
you were
hot.
in daddy
I love
mode.
doing that. That's
Yeah.
something I really enjoy doing.
Yeah, me too. You should
Kinda
have done
feels
that
like-
the whole 2 days, not used a toilet and just peed down. Because so many boys would love that, and that's so
Yeah,
hot.
and one of the boys I was rooming with at the or at the other hotel was a little too, so
Yeah.
I could have, but
Yeah.
and then I did.
Do you two play together?
We did in
Okay,
the
that's
dark
cool.
age playroom.
Oh, good.
I tied him down with use a spreader gag on or a spreader bar on his legs,
Yeah.
locking the mitts on his ham, blindfolded him, and pulled his diaper down so he was on his tummy on this like massage table.
Yeah.
And then I used a cane to spank his butt and play with his dick and like jerk him off and stuff as I was spanking with a paddle.
Oh, okay.
And then, and then there were people that were there, so I didn't want to take up too much time.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so-
I'm picturing the whole thing already. As
But
you're
it's
telling
fun.
me.
It was a fun little thing.
Yeah, that's good.
And I
Good,
go
I'm
check
glad.
in there every so often to see who's in there and
Yeah.
look at some people's scenes, and
Yeah.
it was cool.
Good, good. So you got to spend time at that dark age playroom, and then what else? Did you go to any classes when you were there?
Besides the orientation to the Dark Age playroom, I don't think I did this time. It was really about just like hanging out and and just getting that time to like talk to people. I'm sitting on the couch over there, like not on that huge ass couch, but
Yeah.
the couches that surround that.
Oh,
and
okay, yeah.
I dozed off and napped there.
Oh my goodness.
It was great.
You actually fell asleep?
I fall asleep anyway. I'm prior
I
military.
know. Yeah, like so many military
Sleep
people can do that.
anywhere.
It's like a gift. I'm
Yeah,
so
I love
jealous. So jealous of this gift. Okay, so you fell asleep on the couch.
Yeah.
Did a lot of people like recognize you and approach you?
Yes. It's funny because the daddy that I was with, he's so silly, because I would introduce him to be like, oh hey, this is blah 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 that I'm with, and most time people are approaching me, and then I introduce him to them.
Yeah.
They be, oh hey, what's up? And then they keep talking to me, and then when like they finish the conversation, they don't say goodbye to him because he's standing right next to me.
Yeah.
And then he looks at me, he's like, my invisibility cloak is on. And so that was the whole joke the whole entire time.
Yeah.
Until like the end, when everyone's saying goodbye, kind of, and it's getting more emotional and you're dropping, and you're like, oh my gosh, like there's so many things I need to instill on these people here of like how to, not be ashamed and so proud of these. A lot of people go their first time,
Right.
and they're scared, and I'm rooting for them to really get through it and like accept themselves and love themselves. So
Right. So you dropped a lot of knowledge on people.
well, I tried the ones that I had some sort of conversation with where I felt that it was
Meaningful.
yeah.
I have like your fucking chip crumbs on me.
What?
They're on me.
I'm talking to you. So it's kind of like splattering.
Ew.
You
gross.
had worse on you, I'm sure.
No, I don't like food on me. That's like an actual issue.
You have dogs. They probably drool.
But that's fine.
That.
But I don't like greasy food hands on me. Don't do that. Don't do that.
So if everyone thinks at home, I'm using my chip fingers.
Yeah, he's eating chips out of an open bag, and I'm covered in chip crumbs.
Kettle corn barbecue.
Yeah, but you're eating them, and then these crumbs are falling all over the place. They're all over the floor and
They're
on me.
not. That's your hair.
Okay, yes, I shed a lot of hair. Anyways, it's fine. It's fine. I'll just deal with it mentally.
Okay, good.
Okay. So did you go to any activities, like group activities?
I mean, just kind of staying hung out in the vendor area, talk to everyone in there, different people. Like, I'm always, the Tykables guys have always been close guys to me, just because prior military as well.
Yeah.
And then a few times I caught different caps. I've helped them, like, load stuff back up.
Oh, that's good.
And so, I don't know. And then just seeing me at different things, like Folsom Street Fair, or just different areas and different kink communities that I see. I run into them at, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're my brothers. So
yeah, they sponsor a lot of stuff.
From like diaperpervs. And seeing all my LA people.
And Claw and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And ABU does a lot of stuff too, but
totally.
I think I'm just closer with the Tykables guys just because I've had the opportunities and the times that I've spent.
Right, to hang out with them.
Yeah, that's just the people that I've ended up hanging out with. But nothing on anybody because I love ABU has a good product, and going to visit their Baltimore store like I did.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone there was so freaking sweet.
Yeah, totally. So did you have any things that you wanted to do at Capcon that you did not want to do? Like if you could do it over again, were there like classes or things you would have attended or people that you would have liked to play with?
I mean, yes. I mean, everyone that I planned to play with, it didn't work out.
Okay, wait, hold on. So you actually planned like to play with people?
Yeah, but I didn't I didn't set up like a schedule, but it was like, hey, let's get some time to like play before, because we were even I was talking about filming, but I'm like, I was really thinking in my head, I'm like, I don't know how these people are going to react on camera, and I don't want them to regret anything. So
Right.
I'd rather play with them first to see, like, is this person even compatible?
I
Are they
see.
even going to, like,
Yeah.
are they going to freak out on me or be like,
Right.
no, I don't, I'm not into that? And it's like, well,
Right,
this is
right.
stuff I need to film.
Right,
So
I understand.
I don't really
Okay.
want to
I mean, yeah.
waste camera time.
Okay,
Or
yeah.
walking to my room just to set up cameras and lights and not get anything done.
Right. Yeah, because if they've never been on camera before, it is a challenge. And I've shot so many people where it's their first time like doing something and it's a hot mess and I have
Yeah.
to like stop and be like, okay. And I'm an acting coach. I mean, that's what I actually do.
Yeah.
Okay, why is there like just pieces of crumbs
This is
all
not a
over
crumb.
What is that? Stop flicking it at me. Just
So
don't
anybody
touch anything on the
can't
floor.
see anything. It's
Don't-
like a bunch of like hair wrapped up or something.
Ew, no, I don't
Or,
know
like,
what this is.
fuzz.
Oh, it came off.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
No, it came off of your toy.
Well,
So, anyways,
it's not my
it
fault.
doesn't matter. Okay, so back to Capcon.
Yeah. Oh, my legs asleep.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
How would you define the boundaries next Capcon? What would you do differently to make it a much more pleasurable experience?
Probably post things on my social media of explaining that these are the days that if I am going to do anything big, that these are the days that will set up, but the rest of the time that I want to enjoy my little time.
Okay, yeah.
Or setting up dates at the end to
I
be
think
a
that's-
daddy.
yeah,
Or doing whatever.
I think if you presented as baby first, the first few days, and then daddy the last 2 days or 1 day, then that would be a lot more advantageous. So people wouldn't have that expectation
To
from
already
the
see
first
that,
day.
right.
Yeah.
If anything, they'd be like, what are you doing in big boy clothes?
Exactly. And then you could be like, I'm going to check your diaper.
Right, exactly. I'm like, I'm in charge.
Exactly. Oh yeah. I think you should really take advantage of your social media and actually plan things out. And I know it's less fun planning things out. So I actually don't have the problems that you had at Capcon, like ever.
I was like,
Why?
are you saying you don't have any emotional problems like me?
No. I mean, I think because I'm big the whole time.
Yeah.
So I don't switch. So it's not an issue. But I don't have people coming up to me at Capcon and asking for diaper changes or pestering me for stuff. And I'll tell you why I think that
I
is.
love to hear why.
It's because in the past Capcons, every single day I've had diaper change happy hour. And that's a allotted time from like this time to this time every day where they can come to my room and get a change for like a donation,
Yeah.
right? And so then it's out of their system. You know,
Okay.
then they know, oh, if I want diaperperv to change me, I'm dropping
go
in
through this time.
at this
Yeah.
time. And it'll be a great experience, right?
And it's way more private.
And it's private and it's one-on-one and it's a good experience. And then they feel good about it because then they know they're not pestering me because this is the time to do it for this donation or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then both parties feel good and they know what to expect.
I think I just need a social media like person that like
Oh, I'll do it.
you want
I
to
love social media.
use to work my social media accounts.
Sure. Yeah, for Capcon. Why not?
Not all the time.
Oh.
Damn it.
Well, anyways, so I think that might be good. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, like Daddy Donny's diaper change from like
Yeah.
1 to 2, and then you'll get a huge lineup, and then you can do it. But then afterwards, I think they won't bother you because they'll be like, oh, it's over. So
Right, or I got to go back at this time
yeah,
to do it.
yeah. And I think like when you're in little space, like little mode, you get really shy and I feel like you may not verbalize your intentions or wishes with another little or daddy. You just like hope it in your mind. And then you're sad when it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Instead of like facilitating it through like big boy talk beforehand. And I know it's boring. I know it's boring. I know it's way more fun if like the people just could just mind meld and do it. Like, see, I want to be your wingman and be like, hey, Donny.
You should do this.
Wants to like, wants a diaper change from you.
He wants to sit on your lap.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Then why'd you tell me that right now? I didn't say anything.
I feel like I would be such a good wingman for you.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to go to diaperactive.
And then I would like try and get in on the action and watch you guys and like weasel my way in there with a couple of fingers
like,
here and there.
What's going on here? That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll wear a strap on the whole time.
The 29th is coming up.
Oh, yeah. So we're talking about April 29th,
Yep.
which is Diaperactive in North Hollywood, Los Angeles. And we're going to try and make it there.
Yep.
And then maybe play with a few people and have some fun and maybe have like an after party at our hotel.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm traveling to Seattle the 24th to the 27th, filming the 28th out here, and then the 29th we'd leave to drive out to LA.
Okay.
So that's our schedule, folks. Don't stalk us. Whatever you do.
Should we get like other people from Vegas to come?
I'm trying to get Mel to come.
Yeah.
But I don't know if she's gonna be able to make it. I don't know if she's working or filming anything.
Oh, okay.
But I don't like Matt T or some Maddie or whoever.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, did you ask him already?
I didn't. I don't know if I asked them about, because I don't think I did ask about that. But I did see Baby Grizz, that really tall baby, and he's going.
Oh, okay.
They actually have him on the flyer.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh, that's who it is. Okay, cool. Oh, wait. Let's circle back and talk about what happened after your like breakdown.
I ate food, smoked weed, and then I got over it.
And you got over it.
Yep. Because I knew it was valuable time that we had, and
Good.
I didn't want to squander that on me having this meltdown. And so I needed to take advantage of it and needed to, be like, it'll be okay. And I need to verbalize, I need to make this right. And just taking me years to get through that sort of stuff, because other times, like, I would have just been like, screw it, I'm just going to go ahead and lay in bed all day and sleep, and this is,
Yeah.
Or just gotten on the plane and left.
Yeah. And then, like, without verbalizing your expectations and then them not being met, and then what happened, the people are like, I don't know what happened.
Right.
I'm not sure. Donny just left. And then that's the end of it. So,
And
I'm glad.
And I'm glad I'm able to share this as well, because I'm sure other people may have similar things happen to them.
Yeah.
And, it's just always good to know that you're not alone out there. And, we all have our mental health issues that we need to work through, and understand that, this may happen. And if it does, like, what are the proper steps that will make you feel confident to make the appropriate decisions so you're not regretting it later?
And having your friends there helped, right? Like, they talked you through it and stuff.
Well, they gave me time to kind of have my pity party.
For event drop for me. And I've been dealing with this since I was a literal teenager. I realized I have to have a full day afterwards to, like, just wallow and, like, feel everything. Like, the entire weight of it. And my sadness. And that whole day is a wash, and then I feel so much better instead of fighting it for like weeks.
Yeah, see, I kind of will fight it because I'm busy, so I'm like, I just wrap myself up in work. And I'm like, I don't want to think about this. I just want to consume myself in the business of life. And then it comes to me like after like I've had some drinks or something, and I'm like, oh, like start crying, and I'm like,
my goodness.
That happens.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It catches up to you.
Yeah.
It's like Final Destination type of thing. yourself. You never escape it.
No, it's always gonna come for you. What were your favorite moments?
Besides pissing that boy's diaper.
Why didn't you pee in more boys' diapers?
Because that's kind of like that's kind of more of a hardcore thing, I think.
You think so?
I think so.
Maybe it's me that just feels it so casual.
But like, I will drink, like piss baby bottles and stuff sometimes. If I'm like that.
Yeah.
So I'm into a bunch of different activities.
Yeah.
So that's, like I said, I think that's kind of more on, like, water sports are a little bit more hardcore, I think, in the ABDL community. Yeah, you're peeing in your diaper, but especially if you're having someone else piss in your diaper.
Yeah.
Like, and they have a boner and it's going between their butt cheeks and stuff. They're like, because I got turned on. I got freaking hard.
Oh, we have to do this at Diaper Active then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we don't get caught.
Why? Is that not? Would he be
don't-
not okay with that?
I hope you're not listening to this. She's gonna fucking track us down.
Oh my goodness. Stop. I don't think he'll.
He'd be like, I listened to your podcast.
You know what?
Don't you think about peeing in any boys' diapers here?
No, that's the thing. Transparency. I'm just going to ask him.
No, and it's better. I say better ask for forgiveness than ask for permission. That's always been my thing. Like, if you were like, oh no, I didn't know I couldn't do that. That will slide you, and they'll be like, well, now you know.
Okay.
You don't do that. And I'm like, okay, oops, my bad. I won't do it. Sorry.
I operate the complete opposite. I'll just ask them.
No, but then they're gonna look at you the whole entire time, and they're gonna assume that's what you're doing anyway. So you might as well get away with it and just do it. And you get caught, then you're like,
I'm sure it'll be fine in the changing tent.
oh, pretty sure you're fine. But I don't know. Now that they're listening, there could be word given to the higher ups.
Worse things have happened at the Bullet Bar.
Oh my gosh,
Like on a normal freaking night.
Oh,
So,
man.
jeez.
There has been things crazy. Oh, remember when the guy picked you up and he put you in the, what was that, like a playpen right there? And you're like, what are you doing? I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, don't. He's like, I just thought that everybody belonged in there. I'm like, yeah, there's bigs and littles, and you don't understand anything about this because you're just a regular patron here. Oh, maybe we should ask, what is your, why didn't you go to Capcon? Are you want to bring that up at the end?
I think we talked about bringing it up.
We didn't even, I don't know if you want to discuss it.
No. Okay. So at Capcon, right, people would see you and they would be like, hey, where's diaperperv, right? Like a lot of people.
And I would just be nice, and I'm like, well, I think she's busy, she has something going on, I think she's like
I don't know why he would say
at a
this.
haunted house thing, or I don't know, because you're always so busy traveling around too. So.
No, I'm not.
Did you go to like St. Louis or something like that?
Yes, I did go, but that was in
Did you go to Kansas City, Kansas?
No, shut up. That was in February, and it was really cold. Okay, so I told him, I said, why would you tell people that? Why can you tell them the truth that I don't believe in community? And you're like, what? And I'm like, no, just say those exact words. She does not believe in community right now. Yeah. Because that's the truth. Like,
well, I didn't want to scare anybody off.
Well, how would that scare them off? They're already fucking there.
No, I'm scaring off like that, but I'm just going to turn them off from like, because I don't know, like we all have fleeting moments and things, and I don't think you'll feel like that forever, but like as of right now,
well, for a while, I have. Anyways, I think the best way to describe it is, okay, this is why I did not go to Capcon 2023. The times that I went to conventions, minus West Coast Jungle Gym, which I did for me, the other times I went to Capcon, I do a lot of stuff that benefit other people in the community. Like literally everything I did was for other people.
Like diaper change happy hour.
Right. And sessions, which I loved doing sessions. And I don't feel obligated to do these things. I liked doing them. Every single thing that I was a part of in the past conventions, or even like organizing the munches here in Las Vegas, I did it willingly and happily because I enjoy those things.
Right.
Okay. But after just seeing the community, seeing a lot of drama, seeing a lot of how people act, which is very childish sometimes and very selfish and in bad faith. I just don't really believe in that in the greater ABDL community as a whole.
And the sincerity that they would have of even having a community.
Exactly, the sincerity. I think a lot of it is like ideological and kind of not real. After being in it, you know, in this whatever this idea
this experience of a age play lifestyle.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends in that are ABDL, but I just don't believe so much in the greater word of the community that it is this like happy place or whatever.
Right.
So I'm like, well, why would I go if I don't want to do anything for anyone other than like my own selfish reasons, which is to play with cute diaper boys. But I can do that anyway.
Right.
Like last weekend, I already had a ton of diaper fun with like a bunch of people that were in town.
Right.
Why? And more people are coming to Vegas.
The warmer it gets out here, more people will be coming out to Vegas.
Right. And, you know, we're going to Diaperactive.
Right, so that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
Especially if we get a room like we have in the past.
Right.
Then we'll just be like, okay, after party at our place.
Yeah, so I didn't see a need for me to, like, spend all this, like, effort to get to a place.
Plane tickets.
And not want to...
Hotel accommodations.
Yeah, and
food.
And not want to do anything for other people. You know, like... Why do I want to do this event or that event or help out with that
house
or that?
Something like that and set that all up? Then if you're not appreciative or if people aren't really giving back to the community or you when you're giving, it's not. It's
no. I don't think it's that. No. I know. I never felt like they weren't like people aren't appreciative. That's not it at all. And other people do a lot for others in the ABDL world. I just don't feel like doing it for other people right now. And it's been like this for a while. Like that's why I stopped organizing the munches. It's like, you know, the groundwork is there. Like anyone can do it.
Yeah.
And
you just get on Fat Life and you set up an event and
it's so easy.
You say, hey, everyone meet up at X, Y, and Z on this date, this time.
Right.
Let's play board games and eat a bunch of bad food.
And I hoped, like, my time in organizing the munches, it inspired people to do it, but which I feel like it didn't really, like, it half-assed did, but then they realized, oh yeah, it is work.
Yeah.
It is a lot of effort. It's a lot of outreach, and I just don't believe in that right now. I'm living for like me.
Yeah, and you should.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I want to have my own fun on my own terms on my own time.
I mean, it sounds corny, but it's like YOLO type of thing.
Yeah.
You only live once, and if you don't take advantage and enjoy yourself, then what are you doing here?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I took that same time and money, and I went to St. Louis instead and did something that was amazing and truly so fun.
And if you get to, like, you get to talk to people on the internet, and you get to gauge, like, okay, playtime, you could already negotiate that ahead of time. So then if you go to a certain area and you're like, hey, so-and-so's here, so-and-so's here, so-and-so's here. Hey, come on, let's hang out and spend a day and chill out and then we'll play. And then, you know, maybe you'll get some good content if they're down to film.
Yeah.
Which would be, that's what I'm ultimately looking for, too.
Yep.
But I'm glad you're able to discuss this.
Yeah. And you know what? After Capcon started and I'm looking at everyone's social medias and seeing what's going on, I got like FOMO or whatever, and I was like, fuck, I should have just gone because I would have had fun even if I didn't do anything that was
FOMO
like,
is fear of missing out, in case you guys don't know what that is.
Yeah.
But yeah, exactly, because it's addictive. You see that and you're like, I want to be part of this. What the fuck? But then you're like, do you know, I should have went, but whatever. Yeah. And like I said, Diaperactive's coming up. That's literally in like
a few weeks.
Yeah, like 3.5 weeks. And so
that's
going to be coming up quicker than we're going to be able to. Like, this is, It's gonna get hot already in the summertime out here in
is.
Vegas. I already know it's gonna be like, we're almost in May.
It's still cold. It's still
It's
freezing.
gonna be
It's like
84
45
degrees this weekend.
Okay, well, last night it was 45.
Yeah, it
at
was.
night.
It was freezies.
I just went hiking and it was like ice winds were hitting me. Oh, I want to shout out the bro sitter with his little like soccer jersey crew of cute diaper boys. Oh my goodness.
cute.
And that was so adorable. And he was like, he looked like a PE teacher or a coach. He was a coach.
Yeah.
That's my dream.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that locker rooms would have a lot different feelings. They'd probably be having a lot of diaper changes going on in there instead.
Okay. A diaper. I'm going to dress like a coach.
You
or
have a
PE
whistle?
teacher. Yeah, I bought a whistle. So I could be a diaper coach.
You should get one of those visor hats. Like, it doesn't have the top, it just has
Yeah.
the visor part.
Yeah.
Those are very teacher, like
Yes.
PE teacher.
And it should say diaperperv on it. What do you
Yeah.
think?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Really?
I'm gonna get it embroidered.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will do it.
Yeah,
I'm
that
gonna
would be
look like
freaking
a dork.
awesome. And then maybe like a collared, no sleeve, like
Like a golf
nylon, yeah, type of golf shirt looking thing.
Really?
Yeah,
You feel like that's what PE teachers wear?
I would think so.
Oh, okay.
At least in my head. I don't know.
Oh.
I haven't been in a PE class in a while. But I do go to the gym a lot, so.
All right. We're just going to end this here.
All right, everybody. Well, thanks for listening to us.
Yes,
And,
thank you.
I hope you have a good time and enjoy other videos that you may see on here. And
Yep.
thanks for listening.
Yeah. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.